Hi, it's Dave here from Elysium Sophia. How are you on this Monday evening? It's pretty cold outside. We're broadcasting again today, just a shorter session today, but we wanted to just say hi to all our friends that are tuning in to see what Elysium Sophia has been up to, and as we welcome you to our home and also help you to grow your channel, and at the same time on our way to being monetized, because obviously at Elysium Sophia we believe in mind over matter. We believe in the power of the mind, and we believe in hypnosis and working with our subconscious mind, working with hypnosis and working with rejuvenation to help you to be more motivated and to help you to be the best version of you that you can possibly be. And if you've been following us for the last 4 weeks, you'll know that between now and Christmas we're going live, and we've turned our sessions into a kind of a bit of a chat show. So when our friends from all over the world come in to see us, we have a chat in a mindful way, and topics have included all sorts. So whatever you want to discuss today, please join us here at Elysium Sophia. And as usual, Penny the Panda will be there to make a mess of things by throwing water all over the floor, as she does so very, very beautifully, and saying hi. So come and say hi to Penny. Penny.
Hello everybody, Penny the Panda here from Elysium Sphere. So first we've got Vegan Realist who says hi to Vipper.
Hi Vegan Realist, you okay?
So thank you Vegan Realist for joining us, and thank you for sharing our life.
How are you? Are you okay? How's things in York? Is it dark up in York at the moment? It's turning pretty dark here. We've just been shopping down to the local shopping centre, which is really nice to not have to go for non-essential things, which was really good. And we've started off doing our Christmas shopping. Started doing it about 4 or 5 days ago now, and we're just on our way now. So we're really happy because we're getting there bit by bit.
So we've got Ruth who came yesterday who says hello.
Hi Ruth, how are you?
And Vegan Realist says yes, it's dark in York.
Dark in York,
right.
It is.
Hello
it's
Ruth, thank you for joining us.
Hi Vegan Realist, and hi Ruth, is it? From the Philippines. You joined us yesterday. It's really nice. Now, is Ruth the one that's working in Dubai, or is Ruth the one that's working actually in the Philippines, my clever little panda? Which one is she? And how are you, Ruth? Are you okay? It's nice that you've joined us. If you're joining us today from the Philippines, working somewhere else, we say hi to our friends from the Philippines. Our friends from the Philippines working in Dubai, in Saudi Arabia, in Qatar, in the United Emirates, or China, or Taiwan, wherever you're working at the moment. And if you're from the Philippines, wherever you are, we say hi. How are you?
So we've got Weenies OFWs who just dropped their link.
Thank you very much. How are you? Are you okay? And just to just go through with the people that usually come to us, we have people from, as I've just said to you there, from Thailand, from the Philippines, from Malaysia, from Dubai, from all over the Middle East, from Europe, and from here in the UK.
So we've got FemFam.
FemFam
said, good afternoon, how are you both?
Hi.
And everyone in the chat.
We're fine.
Weenies OFW says, nice background, I'm okay, thank you, sir.
We're great. And FemFam, how are you?
FemFam, hello.
How's your family? Are they all okay?
Thank you, Ruth and Weenies, and everyone for joining us, Vegan Realist.
FemFam, it was dead cold the other night because we were our Philippine friends. We were singing some Christmas songs, and we're getting really, really festive like. We were in a market in the Philippines.
Yep.
And a big loudspeaker across the Philippines market, bringing a bit of festive cheer, like, to all our friends from the Philippines. And it was really, really cool. We enjoyed it. But how are you? Are you okay? Your family okay? And what are you up to today? Anything nice? We've just been Christmas shopping. Just come back to an hour or so to say hi to our friends. And just saying, we say hi to our European friends and to our friends from our second home in Cyprus. If you're watching, we say hi. And of course, our friends from across the pond in America. If you're joining us today, we had a really good conversation yesterday, in particular on Sunday afternoon, or was it? No, it was Saturday afternoon, when we got into the American elections, and we got into all sorts. We're kind of like, our sessions are kind of turning into a bit of a chat show now, which we're really enjoying, chatting to all our friends. And across in America, they were all talking about Joe Biden and Donald Trump and how it was a fix, and he got quite heated at one point, but we enjoyed it. And then we talked about the vaccine, and that we were very sceptical about the vaccine. They didn't trust it, and it was great. And we had our friends from Australia in, and we had people from Scandinavia, from Denmark, and of course here in the UK. So nice you've joined us today.
So Weenie says thanks and just home.
Just home.
And FemFam said, yes, family is okay, thanks. Have a little cold.
You've got a bit of a cold.
Been working and did a little bit of Christmas shopping.
Yeah.
Vegan Mother said, hi FemFam, hi Weenies. And then FemFam said, being so busy of recent, but watching on YouTube all the time and enjoy watching debate live streams.
Who was that, FemFam?
Yeah.
So are you still doing your driving and still got people stressed up, especially around Christmas? Because it's starting to look a lot like Christmas everywhere we go. And the weather outside is frightful. Not off, mate. But the world is so delightful. The fire is so delightful too. But since there's no place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Well, we finally kiss goodnight. Oh, I hate going out on the cold. You really hold me tight, 'cause on the way home we'll get warm. Well, the weather outside is frightful, and we can't afford a trifle. Since there's no place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Not off, mate.
So FemFam said, yes, work is busier than ever and roads are just crazy.
They are, aren't they?
And they said, keep singing.
They are crazy. We've just come back from our local shopping centre, and it's bonkers, mate. Absolutely bonkers, mate. People, yesterday, it wasn't yesterday, what was it, Friday?
Yeah.
We went down to our shopping centre. We went down in plenty of time. It was really, really good. Everything was fine. We tried to come back, and it was one car had gone into another car, another car, had gone into the domino effect. All the way down. 7 cars involved, or 8 cars, I think it was. It was a nightmare, mate. And obviously, flashing lights everywhere. And again, I think some baboon had tried to turn around the wrong way on the bypass. And then somebody had gone back, and then obviously the domino effect. So it's not off, mate. Not good at all.
FemFam said madness.
I know, yeah. My girl's mad at me. I didn't want. Oh yeah, I thought you asked me to sing. I didn't want to see the film tonight. Why can't she see? She's lovely to me, but I like to stay in and watch TV on my own every now and then. I thought you were on about madness. No.
FemFam said, so foggy today, did you get snow?
Oh, no snow. No snow, but we had it, was it Friday again?
Yeah, we had some snow, but then it didn't
turned to
settle,
that sleety
yeah.
stuff, yeah. That slushy, mongy stuff that we don't like. But it was bright and crisp and even on Sunday, and then Saturday night. That's nice and fresh though today. Nice and fresh. I think when we came in it was 1 degree, and we were chatting the other day when it was 1 degree here. Our friends from Ohio were chatting to us from the US today, and it was 37 degrees.
Yeah,
how about that? 37 degrees, and nice and warm in the Philippines. But of course, you're starting to get some flipping typhoons and all sorts of things going on.
It was in
Ohio,
yeah.
It was. Down at the West Texas town of El Paso, I fell in love with a Mexican girl. Nothing to do with Ohio, but, just felt like singing like that. I don't know, but...
we didn't get any snow at all. Yes, it's cold today.
None at all, yeah. But we're quite high, literally.
Oh!
Quite high where we are here. We're kind of like, it's grim up north. But it's literally, it's where we are. 3 years ago now, we were snowed in. We were snowed in for 3 days. We couldn't get from where we live, we couldn't get to the main road. And we were just nearly 3 days we were cut off. It was great. It was like
Yeah.
Sophia couldn't go to school, so she was happy. Nothing could get out, nothing could get on. Blizzards. It was amazing, mate.
I've just got a notification, and it said Vegan Realist live now. So I pressed on it, and it said
It was us.
yeah, and it said Vegan Realist has shared our live and put live now.
Oh, I
us.
see. That's what it was.
So Femfam said I'd love to get snowed in.
I know, it was amazing. Brilliant.
So
Not this year, but we might do
We've
later
got
on.
Donna.
Donna.
Who says hello.
Oh, hi, Donna.
So hello,
How are you?
Donna.
I had a girl, Donna was her name, boom, 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 boom. Since you left me, I had never been the same, 'cause I love my girl, Donna, where
Well,
can you be?
I was trying to find your channel, but
I think it was.
when I put Donna in, it comes up with that song.
That song. Does it?
Donna says that you're very happy, lol.
I am very happy today. Yes, it's starting to look a lot like Christmas everywhere we go, and it gets you into a festive mood, doesn't it? Because we've had too much doom and gloom this year. So our aim is
Where
to
are you
keep
from,
smiling.
Donna?
Yeah, where are you from, Donna? We're smiling all the way, hopefully, towards Christmas. And yay, the first day of the vaccines. People were getting stabbed today, injected. I'm still quite sceptical about testing it out on the over 80s and the most vulnerable in society in care homes. See if it works, and if it does, if they don't die, then it's fine. But
So-
a bit sceptical about that one. But let's hope it does. Let's hope it's safe, and let's hope we can get on with it.
Donna, where are you from?
Yeah, Donna, where are you from? Are you from here in the UK? Are you from the Philippines? Are you from down south, up north?
Anywhere.
Where are you from? Anywhere. Is that what she says?
No, are you from? I don't know.
Going nowhere.
I love Christmas.
We all love Christmas, sorry. It's a beautiful time of the year, and Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose, and if you ever saw it, you would even say it glows. All of the other reindeer used to laugh and call him names. They never let poor Rudolph join in any reindeer games. Then one foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to say, Rudolph, with your nose so bright, won't you guide my sleigh tonight? Then how the reindeer loved him, as they shouted out with glee. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, you'll go down in history. Yes, you'll go down in history. Yeah, mate.
So,
Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer.
Femfam said I love Christmas too.
Oh, yes.
Donna said I live in a small village in Cheshire.
In Cheshire.
Just here,
Oh,
yeah.
we were.
Oh, wow.
Do you know, we were talking about Cheshire the other night, and I'll tell you for why we were talking about Cheshire. We were talking about how COVID has affected everybody, and we were watching a video on the racers from Chester. And it was about 3 years ago, and it was a policing documentary that was looking at the aftermath, after the races, of all these thousands of people going onto the streets of Chester. And we were like, whoa, look at all those people, forgetting that that is reality, that's how it normally is. But we were saying how that's changed, and how it's like spooky, thinking all these people on the streets. No, that's not right. You've not even got masks on. How bizarre is that? Making our brains start thinking.
Femfam said my friend works at a farm. I can't read that word.
Oh,
It's
is
a
it really?
pharmacist company.
A pharmaceutical
And
company.
yes.
Oh, yes.
And since she's explained about the
Boas
vaccine,
Lachemy.
I'd have it tomorrow. I'd have it tomorrow off. I was eligible.
Yes,
If
I
I was
agree.
eligible, yeah.
I mean, Femfam, yeah. I mean, we're hoping we've just got to trust that it's safe. I'm sure that these people know what they're doing, and let's hope that we can just get on with it and get everybody vaccinated.
Femfam said, "Ooh, Cheshire, posh."
Oh yes, Cheshire. Yeah.
And then Donna said, "Femfam," and
Yeah, the last time we were in Cheshire was Cheshire Oaks, doing a bit of a shopping, babe.
Yeah.
Up there, it was great. We love that area. I've got a little story attached to that as well about Cheshire. A story. I've got a friend that lives in Wimslow, and we call it Cheshire, but not that way anyway. But I was going to see my friend in Wimslow, and we were out having a few drinks in Wimslow, and we moved on a little bit further over, and he said something derogatory, and he bumped into a famous DJ. In fact, we both bumped into a very famous DJ, and he said, flipping heck, it's blah, 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 and knocked him flying. And we all had a good laugh about it, apart from the DJ, the famous DJ, who was quite disgruntled by it. And it wasn't splashy and nicey, mate, but it was a really, really famous DJ at the time that really loved himself, and it was really nice to give him a punch on the nose.
What?
Anyway, not
What
not
are you talking about?
Yeah, it was really funny. We did.
you
we did
telling
smile
me?
to ourselves.
We went to a pub.
It was a,
And so
it
a
wasn't
DJ
pub, my
got
darling. It was a
smashed.
wine bar.
A wine
A
bar.
wine bar in Cheshire, and it was really nice.
A DJ
And
got...
a DJ, mate, was he was off his head. He'd been drinking, and he was floating all over, being so self-righteous, and he bumped into us, and bumped off us, and it was one of those
You
crazy
did it.
nights, mate. We were just going
Did
to.
you do it?
We were, well, I'm not saying anything at all. It was one of those things that we were young, we were free, we were crazy, and we were just going into Manchester to was it Rock World in Manchester? That's a long, long time ago. It was a place in Manchester that was like before the Hacienda, but it was a place in Manchester, and I think it was called Rock World, where upstairs was kind of like a real glam rock area, but not like the 70s rock. It was like Poison and Aerosmith and that kind of stuff. And downstairs was like the Led Zeppelin type, strange type. But it was a great place in Manchester, and we did have some amazing times in the early 90s. Probably about 1992, about 1995. 95, I think it was, but yeah, those were the days, mate. Sorry, I digress.
Donna said, Wilmslow, the poshest place,
I
haha,
know.
where the footballers live.
That's right, yeah, where all the footballers live. I have a relation that lives in Gatley, is it, or something out that way. My cousin that lives out there, so we go there a lot to see her. But also, yeah, you're right. Wimslow. It was some lovely wine bars around there, really nice wine bars. I think she lives on the same street as, is it Gregson, whatever his name is, Steve McDonald from Coronation Street, and a little bit further down. All the footballers live in that area, so you're right, yeah. Lovely area, beautiful area.
Fenfam
Are
said,
you going to tell us, mate? Lovely.
Wilmslow, down there, the posh place where footballers live,
Who said that?
is Lowton.
Who said that? Loughton. That's right.
Fenfam.
Was that Fenfam? Yeah, I know. They're all at it up there, aren't they? It's a lovely part of the world.
Why,
It really is.
I don't know what's wrong with my phone.
Is it not working, my darling?
No, it's just, the live chat's here, but then
Yeah.
on my phone it isn't.
Yeah.
So it's
Well, the
probably
last
just my
time,
phone.
it doesn't matter. It'll be fine. I think the last time we were up there was trying to find our way out of Trafford Centre, because that's a job and a half on its own. We went into Trafford Centre and got parked up and everything, and then came out of Trafford Centre. I couldn't get out. I could see where I wanted to go, but I couldn't get there. There were cars coming everywhere, and I couldn't get out. And but I tell you what, the worst place in the world to get out of. I have never been in and out of Leeds the same way. I've never gone into Leeds the same way and then come out Leeds the same way. I've stumbled upon things. I've got lots of friends that live around the Leeds area, and the easiest thing is to go and visit them by train or something, because we can get to the station by train, fine. Then you just blown it. But I do recall going to Trafford Centre, and it's a great place, Trafford Centre. But going in there and then thinking, I can't get out. You know, like, I work with people now that have panic attacks, big style, as a hypnotist or therapist, whatever you want to call it. But I can well understand how people have panic attacks coming out of vast places like that, because you can see where you want to be, and you can say, that's the road I want to be on, how do I get there? And everybody questions your parentage. You'll know this from being a driving instructor. You're driving away, fam, you're driving away, and all of a sudden somebody questions your parentage from behind and goes, you don't know where you're going. And it's a nightmare. Stressful, but I use meditation, mate. we just try and use the breathing, use the hypnosis, try and do what we're all about here at Elysium Sophia, and try and get back that way, because it can be a nightmare. But yeah, Cheshire, lovely place, lovely part of the country. Hollyoaks, Hollyoaks, not Hollyoaks, darling, Hollyoaks area, isn't it? A beautiful part of the world. But yeah, I do digress. But it was a programme that was on about policing the the races at Chester, and all the people were flooding onto the streets afterwards, and it was looking at the CCTV and all these thousands of people on the streets all at the same time without masks, and just for a few moments your brain plays tricks and says, wow, I don't like the look of that. What about COVID? But of course, hopefully the new normality will be back soon. We'll get the vaccine out there, feel a little bit more safe, a bit more relaxed about things, and let's just hope things are heading in the right direction now. Let's just hope. You were looking at me very strangely.
Fem said, I give the birdie.
You give the birdie? Yeah, I know that one. Remember when on Top Gun, when he gave the birdie? That was good. That was great. No one believed him that they'd gone so close with a MiG. Yeah, brings back some beautiful memories. Going down memory lane. I don't know. But anyway, how are you all today? How's things in the Philippines? And if you're joining us from the UK, that knows Sophia personally, how are you today? How's things? How's life? How are you getting on? Looking at me again.
We've got Ethan. So hello, Ethan.
Hi, Ethan. How are you?
Yeah. Today we were basically Ethan was going round the classroom and saying about our channel.
Nice things about our channel. That's really, thank you, Ethan. It's appreciated.
Yeah.
And if you're watching there and you want to have a look at Ethan's channel, then you're more than welcome. Have a look there and see what's happening there.
Fem said just chopping veg for dinner, so still listening.
You're just chopping veg for dinner. Oh, cool. Yeah, starting to feel a bit hungry.
And Ethan as well. We really appreciate it telling people about our channel.
Yeah, if you can tell anybody, Ethan, that
because I know that Ethan does.
You talk to people that know Sophia, so if you want to get them to the chat, that would be really nice, because I know Sophia would like to chat with people that she knows, because it's a great forum to do that. And as I say, we're on our way to being monetised, and we're having a massive party, hopefully. You just join us, Ethan, at the moment, where we've got our friends from down south, we've got our friends from Cheshire here,
and as well,
we've got our friends from the Philippines in the house at the moment.
If Donna could drop your if you could drop your link, that would be really helpful, because when I'm trying to find your channel, it just comes up with the song that you sang.
The song Donna.
So
I was close to this. So Donna, if you let us know about your channel, and then we can check it out, and we can obviously watch your channel, and we can maybe get you more subscribers too. That'd be. You might not need anybody. You might be a high-flying, 20 million viewers or something and subscribers. But if you do, it'd be nice for us to see your channel and see what you do. That'd be really, really nice.
Donna said, I'm good, thanks, just had a chilled day.
A chilled
That's
day,
good.
Brilliant.
And Donna, if you could drop your channel link, that would be really helpful, because like I said to everyone that comes here, I do check your channel out when we finish our live. So if I can find it, when I'm typing your name into YouTube, it's just coming up with the song.
Donna.
So if you could drop your channel link, that would be helpful, so we can check out your channel.
And if you are joining us for the first time, Elysium Sophia, Elysium, all about wholeness and well-being. And Sophia, named after my beautiful daughter, the great Sophia, who's Penny the Panda. Our journey started. We're kickboxers, we're Thai boxers, and our spiritual journey started in martial arts, in Thailand, where I trained in the Science of the Eight Limbs, in Muay Thai and kickboxing. That's when I got the spiritual side and the physical side all together, and went on to a nice, decent standard in Muay Thai, Thai boxing, kickboxing, and now train my own precious daughter, who's doing really well in the sport. She trains at a high level, competes at world level, international level, doing really long at kickboxing and Thai boxing, and they've just got back training again after good old Bojo let us out to play.
Boris Johnson.
Seems like only yesterday. So yeah, and our spiritual journey into hypnosis began in our second home in Cyprus, because Cyprus being the home of the original sleep temples, and where a beautiful place. It's a beautiful island, and our second home where we feel so much at home there, where East meets West. Very cosmopolitan, but at the same time it's the blend of European and Arabic all together across the water. You have the influence from Egypt and Syria, and the mummies across there, and the wonderful Himote, and all the mystery around the Nile and Egypt. Just such a special place, that area. And of course, then you go a bit further. We went the last time we were over. We tried to bob over to Beirut, to the Lebanon, to really get a flavour of such a mixed bag in that area of East meeting West. It's just beautiful. And of course, you've got Greece. You've got the birthplace of Aphrodite, which is Cyprus. You've got Aphrodite's Rock. You've got such beauty there, and we just can't wait to get back when COVID allows.
Oh, that's fine, Donna. I just wondered if you had. Donna said, I don't actually have a channel with videos, too shy. I just like to watch others.
No, that's great.
That's great. I just thought if you had videos.
I don't know how could she put a bell on for next time?
Yes.
Just put your bell on, and then we're starting to spice it up now.
We would have helped you if you did.
Yeah, if you did, we'd help you to try and get more people into your channel. But
and Donna, what have you been doing today? You've just had a chill day. Chill day.
Chilling today. What do you normally do when you're not chilling, Donna?
What do you normally do, Donna?
What do you do for a living? Or do you chill full time? If you're one of the ladies that lunches from Cheshire, then you probably just chill all the time, which is really nice. But if not, what do you do?
What do you do? Do
you do any official work out there, or do you just chill, which is really nice? Chill. That's what I do. I just chill all day.
That's what we do when we're in Cyprus. When we're in
Cyprus. Yeah, Cyprus. That's all.
Yeah.
In Cyprus, we just chill all the time.
Yeah. We're really hoping to get back.
Yeah, we're hoping to get back ASAP.
As soon as possible, we can get over to Cyprus.
Our training out there, but also we can. It's wonderful because we do our hotel hopping, as it were. We kind of like walk, and then there's training done, and then walk. I can almost sense it now. Being back home, second home in Cyprus. Because we're very gothic here. We're very gothic, we're very inner gothic, we appreciate everything gothic, hence the Gaga up there, and we're very into our Thai boxing and martial arts. We're into meditation, we're into hypnosis, but above all, our channel's now beginning to turn into some kind of like a chat show, which is really nice, because it's in a mindful way. As we do this, we kind of like engage with people, and we have topical debates. With it being Christmas just around the corner, we're spicing it up a little bit, singing a few songs, and just getting towards Christmas and inviting people into our homes. We have one-to-one clients that come now, hopefully starting to come again soon on a one-to-one, because like a lot of other businesses, the therapy businesses which we're in, especially hypnosis, we can do something over Zoom, but you can't hypnotise someone over Zoom. Well, you could, I'm good, but I'm not quite that good.
Yeah.
A lot of other things we can do over Zoom, but pure hypnosis has to be done on a one-to-one. We work with people with that want to stop smoking, that want to have fears or phobias. We work with people that want to relax and de-stress, and that want to be more motivated, that want to be more confident, and that just generally want rejuvenation in their lives. That's what we do at Lyceums. Yeah.
So Donna said, I'm a mum, also admin assistant for a temp company.
So you work. So you do some bits and bobs of temping and things. That's great. Keeps the proverbial wolf from the door. Not off, mate. Great. So it's what are you looking at me on now? What's that? It keeps the wolf from the door. That's what they say. It's a saying. Keep the wolf from the door. Just doing administration, doing clerical work and things like that for different companies. Temping for different companies. Temporarily working for temping for some person, or for a group of solicitors, or for one of these amazing footballers, or a company, or something like that. Temping, bike. Nothing like temping bowling. Wonderful little panda thought it was something else.
Think it was
She thought you played temping bowling.
No.
That's what you was done. So, if you're joining us today, and you're wondering what you stumbled upon, we are Elysium Sophia. Elysium meaning wholeness, involved with well-being, health and well-being, and Sophia, the Sophia part named after my precious daughter, who's Penny the Panda, but who's also working behind the camera, and who we got it in our minds now with positive mental attitude that will be monetised around the 20th, probably before, but on the 20th, probably monetised by then, and we're saying we're doing a massive face reveal of Penny the Panda, so you can see who Penny is.
So we've got Gigi, who came the other day,
Oh, hi.
Gigi Gamboa, who says hello, shout out from Philippines again.
Hi,
So,
how are you?
thank you so much for
Remind me
joining us again. That's Gigi Gamboa from the Philippines.
Brilliant.
You have been to our chat, I think, 5 days in a row.
Yeah, you've been,
So
yeah,
thank you so
great,
much for
wonderful.
joining us.
Was that the picture you showed me the other day, or was it somebody else? I can't
Somebody
remember.
else.
So somebody else. You're welcome.
Oh, yeah, it was.
How's things in the Philippines? Are you actually in the Philippines at the moment, or are you working like so many other Philippines, our friends from the Philippines that are working in Dubai? Are you working in China? Are you working in Malaysia? Are you working in Taiwan? Where is it you're working at the moment? Just checking out. I can't see that one. I can't see. I like to check out who people are. I realize I can just, oh yeah, I can see a bit. Oh, looking cool on that one there. Yeah, it's nice to put a name to a face to a name. So always nice to do that, because obviously we were chatting. We went to Jen's chat the other day when she was playing Bingo Bango and all sorts, and she just had a box of goodies
From Germany.
From Germany, from Deutschland. And speaking of Germany, O Tannenbaum, du kannst mir sehr gefallen. O Tannenbaum, du kannst mir sehr gefallen. Dir hab Licht in Sommer schneit, nein, auch im Winter, wenn es schneit. O Tannenbaum, du kannst mir sehr gefallen. I love that song, Tannenbaum. Great song, a German song. And we were just chatting the other day about the different languages. I speak a bit of German, a bit of French, obviously a bit of Cypriot. We're now learning little bits and bobs of Philippines language. My daughter, Sophia, speaks more Philippines than what I do now, because she's visiting channels and picking up the language, because they do. The younger people, they pick up language a lot quicker than us. She speaks Spanish, a little bit of German that I've taught her, a little bit of French that I've taught her, and obviously she speaks a bit of Cypriot as well, but it's really nice. And it's nice to be able to communicate in different languages, but I know Sophia goes to lots of chats and sits there and listens and picks up the language really, really well, and it's nice. And we have people from the Philippines that come to watch us, which is really nice, to get some more experience of English. Again, that's really nice, and if we can help in that way, then that's great as well. Penny,
Donna says, I like the behind you.
you like what? Sorry.
Behind you.
You like the behind me. Oh, thank you. Yeah, that's our friend, our hypnotic lighting, and the great Lady Gaga. She's amazing, mate. Because we're all things gothic here. We're really into our hypnosis. We're really into our all things gothic, and very, very inner gothic, and at the same time, very much into Twilight. My little daughter's just decided to do Morris dancing. She's on. We're on another platform, and she does all the dances on the other platform that we like. And I swear some of the adaptations on Morris dancing, that was definitely Morris dancing, if ever there was one. Yeah. I turned into Alan Partridge. To dance in front of people is quite good, but to dance Morris style is just quite, it's like...
the light.
Delightful.
The light.
Delights.
No.
Yes, delights are on the word.
I said
Ooh,
the
delights are on the
light.
word.
The
You
lights.
lights around the world.
She likes the lights.
She does like the lights. That's what she said. Where have you been? That's what she said. You know Morris dancing?
No,
what
she
said?
said correction, light.
Lights.
She likes the lights.
She likes the lights. Well, I'm glad you like the lights. That's good. We got that sorted out there. But Penny is still dancing. Panda does dancing, and we keep saying
Panda does
what
the
are we going to-
dancing.
What are we going to call this next thing on YouTube? Let's call it Panda Does Dance, because if you're wondering
Let's
what I'm
call it
talking about,
Dancing
Penny the
Panda.
Panda.
Yeah.
If you check out our videos, I do the therapy videos, and Penny the Panda does a lot of fun videos, a lot of dancing videos, and I do a few dance videos as well that are a bit of fun, a bit of singing videos along there, and she does worry me when she goes off. She just puts 7 minutes in now, all at the same time. It's not bamboo, you know that.
Donna said that would be good in my son's room.
They are. They're really good, aren't they? They're really therapeutic. They're really relaxing. They're really, really good. It's and when we get the Christmas tree up, wow.
Wow.
We're competing for that Christmas tree.
Haha.
The lights everywhere, yeah.
Mhm.
Can't wait for that. It's starting to look a lot like Christmas everywhere we go. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride on a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride on a one-horse open sleigh. Dashing through the snow on a one-horse open sleigh. All the fields we go, laughing all the way. Ha ha ha! Bells and bobtail ring, making spirits rise. Oh, what fun it is to ride a sleighing song tonight. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride on a one-horse open sleigh. Not halfway, turning into
Donna
Christmas.
said I love Lady Gaga as well.
We just love Lady Gaga. I mean, what's not to love about the Gaga? She's amazing. She's we'll set the Panda off singing again now. We've followed Lady Gaga for such a long time, and one of our main, I mean, we love everything about Lady Gaga. I personally, I think I'm in love with Lady Gaga. But the Super Bowl that she did at the Super Bowl,
Yeah, that was great.
that was
the best.
That is probably
When
one of
she
the
jumped
all-time
off
greats.
the-
The halftime Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Have you checked that one out, Donna? Have you checked the Super Bowl out with her when she check it out on
and
YouTube?
she starts off where she
starts
sings
off.
God Bless America.
God bless America.
And then she jumps off the top, and it's
then
just
she just boom.
amazing. So we've got Bro2 Official that says from the Philippines.
From the Philippines. Hi,
Say
again
hello,
from the
Bro2
Philippines. How
Official.
are you?
We don't have to ask where you're from, do we?
Well, you just said they're from the Philippines.
I know.
That's okay then. Because the clue was in the statement. I'm from the Philippines, so it's really good to know.
No, because we usually say where are you from,
Where are you
but
from?
they said
They said already. Brilliant. How
So
are you?
welcome to our channel, Bro2 Official.
Yeah, welcome.
How are you today?
Are you
And
living in the Philippines?
I was going
Are
to say
you-
it again.
you
Where are
say
you
it,
from? I was going to say where
you
are you
say
from?
It. You say it.
I was going to say where are you from again,
Where
but
are
I
you
know
from?
where
Yeah,
you're
where are you from?
Donna said Christmas tree, Father Christmas, music.
Exactly. Exactly. It's all. It's just.
I read that wrong.
Did you?
I said Christmas tree, Father Christmas, but it's actually Father Christmas, Christmas tree.
To say most pandas can't read at all.
Yeah.
Wonderful little panda. You can read
Yes.
it. Yes.
Donna said yes.
Yes. Get in. Ka-ching. Yeah, we love Christmas. It's that time of year where,
It's
especially
the
this
most
year,
wonderful time
of the year. It's the most wonderful time of the year. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, I think we're all ready for Christmas this year. We need something to focus
We
on.
need a break.
We need a break. We need something to focus on. Something happy. Christmas
Something
time.
to take our mind off
Yeah.
bad. The COVID.
That nasty COVID thing. But yeah, we're all about rejuvenation here at Elysium Sophia. We're all about moving forward, and I think, my word, we are so pleased that people have got Christmas to look forward to, we've got the vaccine to look forward to, and people that are wanting to book sessions. If you are wanting to book sessions, and you're local enough or you're near enough that you think you might like to book sessions here at Elysium Sophia at our home, then please let us know, because people are starting to make their New Year's resolutions, and that's where we come in. rejuvenation therapy, relaxation therapy, motivation, hypnosis, mind and body training, personal training. It's what we do here at Elysium Sophia. And we really work with the subconscious mind, we work with the fusion of the body and mind, and we try to, I suppose some people call us life coaches, some people call us life transformation, rejuvenation, therapists, whatever you want to call us. But that's what we do. We blend so many different things. Penny,
So FemFam said, still here listening.
you're still here listening. Good.
And Donna said, Super Bowl, clap, clap, clap.
Super Bowl, rah, rah, rah. Amazing, I know. But if you watch the Super Bowl when she does the jumps on the
It's,
top, and there comes out, it's amazing.
I think it's 2018.
I think it is. It might be before that, Madonna.
17 maybe.
Maybe 17. 2017, 17, 16, something like that. Probably 17.
No, it was 18 I think.
I know it's 17.
17.
We'll check afterwards. Prove ourselves wrong. But yeah, but it was amazing. And it was the Gaga at her best. And it was just, everything she did was just spot on. She even got time to say, hi Mum, hi Dad.
Yeah.
Live in front of the millions that were watching on the night in Super Bowl. But it was amazing. And yeah.
It was 2017.
2017, was it?
Yes.
Great. And the power of technology, we know it was 2017.
FemFam said, Chili's chopped. Chili's
Chili's chopped.
chopped. Do hands
Ah,
off
tongue
safe
twister.
to type again.
Oh, right.
Chili's chopped to hands are safe to type again.
Oh, hands are.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, be careful with that one. Hey, try.
Oh,
I'm
right.
not a pheasant
Let
plucker.
me try
I'm a
it
pheasant
again.
plucker's son.
Chili's chopped.
Chili's chopped.
So hands are safe to
So
type
you can-
again. Oh,
you can
yeah.
do it. Try that one, Femfam.
I'm not a
I'm
pheasant.
not a pheasant
plucker.
plucker. I'm a pheasant plucker's son. You say it, Penny.
I'm not a pheasant plucker. I'm a pheasant plucker's son.
Donna, your turn. I'm not a pheasant plucker. I'm a pheasant plucker's son.
FemFam, your turn.
Your turn, Femfam. I'm not a pheasant plucker. I'm a pheasant plucker's son. And faster.
And
Let's
faster.
hope you're all joining in with this.
And then once
And
you've done
who has
that,
made a mistake?
then do it faster.
Faster and faster until you utter the words. No, we're not
Motivation is what I need,
saying.
Donna.
Motivation. Who's that? Sorry.
Donna.
Donna, you do. Well, if you're close enough and you want to pop down to where we are and here in the UK, where we're not that far away. We're kind of like on the Manchester-Sheffield border. So if you did want to book a session, you'd be more than welcome to come down and visit us at our home after when lockdown's finished, because motivation is what we're all about here at Elysium Sophia. And again, FemFam, if you've a pity you're not even closer, because your people that you do driving with, they could really do with some stress
FemFam
relief.
said, you don't want to hear how it sounds coming out of my common mouth.
No, the mind boggles with that one, FemFam. But it's it's amazing. It's what we do. We're passionate about doing the best for people, therapy, relaxing people. I use hypnosis. I use meditation therapy, motivation. I use NLP, building on work done by Emile de Coué de Champagnard, which was originally the founder of Every Day and Every Way. I'm Getting Better and Better, or that ilk. And we do tantric, we do mantric, we do relaxation, we do massage, we do all sorts of rejuvenation therapy. And what we're doing at the moment is we're hosting this show to spread a little happiness as we go by. We try.
Donna said, I'm good at those tongue twisters.
You did tongue twisters. Did you do the pheasant plucker? Did you not make a mistake, Donna? Did you manage to do it without making a mistake?
I did
honest.
on the live.
And if you
last
did, then do it again and again, really fast.
time. Yeah, but I did on the live.
You
I
did on the
it.
live. You nearly messed it up on the live, but you didn't. You did really well, my
Yeah.
darling. Really, really well. So look, listen, everybody. I'm just going to go and get myself a drink, and I'm going to leave you in the because Penny likes to come on for 10 minutes. So Penny's just going to join you just for 10 minutes, and if you want to keep the beautiful little panda,
Oops. I'm going to come on now,
chatting
guys.
just for 10 minutes, just when I go and get a drink. Well, it won't be 10 minutes, it'll be 5 minutes or something like that. But it gives Penny a chance to come on screen. And if you want to see what Penny really looks like, then stay with us. When we're monetised, that's when we're...
I'm going to come on now.
take your head off, and the whole world can see exactly...
Throw it away. Well, not throw it away.
Pardon? Not throw it away. No. That would be cruel to pandas throughout the world. So I'll leave you in the capable hands of the beautiful, cute, Oh, she's cute but a psycho, little bit psycho, and now she's swinging on my mind, my mind. Oh, she's sweet but a psycho panda. And she's here now, so
Yes, no mistake.
see you in a few moments.
Yes,
Paul.
no mistake.
You made a mistake.
Yes, no mistake.
No mistakes. Oh my word!
I
Keep doing it.
can
You'll
do
make a
that.
mistake. You try and use funny little panda. You try and please don't get a spam buffet. Try and keep the language clean.
Hello everybody. So I'm Penny the Panda, and I'm going to try my best to read with this panda head on. So, first thing I'm going to do is try to read through my panda head, which is very hard. Yeah, so I'm going to show you something now. So, these here are my kickboxing gloves because I'm a kickboxer, Thai boxer, and so is my dad. And these are my gloves. So, these are what I train in. So, they are gold, white, and black. They are my favourite. I like the colour, I like everything about them. And then these are my dad's gloves. So, they're my gloves. And yeah, so I really like them because they're really comfy and yeah, I just really like them. So, if you just give me a second, guys, I'm just going to share this live. Try if I can see. Just give me a second. Oh my gosh, I'm going to try and type. You ready? Right, you ready? This is going to not work. I'm nearly there, I've nearly done it. Yes, I did it. Oh no! Yeah, I've done it. That's cool, I've done it. So yeah, and also if you've got any questions to ask about anything, please feel free as well to ask any questions. Yeah, and I'll try my best to answer them. If you have got any questions that you like answering. But yeah, if you have got any questions, please feel free to answer them. I will just put my bubble back in my hair. Second. Yeah. So, my head is straight, yes. My head is straight, that's fine. But yeah, if you have got any questions to ask about anything at all, I will try my best to answer them. No, I'm not. I'm not Donna. Yeah. If you have got any questions you'd like to ask about anything, there's a free and Donna, I am not no. I am just going to share this live one more time, so just bear with me a second. Bear with me a minute. There we go, I've done it. Right,
Hi, honey.
would you like to come back on now?
Are you okay, my little panda? Have you
Yeah.
enjoyed your little self there, going
Yeah.
out of your cage for a while? Enjoy that?
Bye everybody.
There we go. Penny been hopefully entertaining you for a few moments there while and chatting. Hope everything's been okay.
Yeah, I did.
Been chatting with you, Penny.
Well, I did share the live, and then Donna said, "Are you David's wife, Penny?"
Yeah, that's my beautiful daughter. That's my beautiful daughter, the Elysium Sophia, the Sophia that is the reason Elysium exists. So I'm doing what, sorry? I'm doing what? I'm just back onto. I'm just. Do you want me to move this way?
Yes, please.
Stage directions. This way. That way, we're better.
There we go.
At Christmas time, there's no need to be afraid. At Christmas time, we let in light and we banish shade. And in our world of plenty, we can share a smile of joy. Throw our arms around the world at Christmas time. But say a prayer and pray for the other ones at Christmas time. It's hard, but when you're having fun, there's a world outside your window, and it's a world of dread and fear, where the only water flowing is the bitter sting of tear, and the Christmas bells that we learn are the clanging chimes of truth. Well, tonight, thank God it's them instead of you. And there won't be snow in Africa this Christmas time. The greatest gift they'll get this year is life. Oh, where nothing ever grows, no rain, no rivers flow. Now, I just remember saying that because I just remembered our friends from Africa that came yesterday. Where was it from? Where? The IMAX?
Yeah.
Our friends from Africa yesterday. From Kenya.
Donna said, alright, well, as she's a panda, easy mistake, lol.
It's a what, sorry?
Alright, as she's a panda,
It's
it's an easy mistake.
It's an easy mistake to make,
Femfam said 1985, question mark.
Who said that?
Femfam.
Yeah, I think that's what it was, wasn't it? Feed the World, 1985, mate.
Oh, I didn't know what you were talking about then.
No, Feed the World. Yeah. Where was this one from? Free the world, make it a better place for you and for me and the entire human race. There are people dying. Oh, what a man, eh? Don't you miss people like
Donna said, not been on your channel before, your live just appeared. Think it's because I follow Vegan Realist.
Yeah, well, that's right. Well, if you that's what that will.
I will check out some of your videos.
Yeah, that'd be great. Check some of our videos out if you can, if you can bear. So it's a bit of fun on the way. Yeah, don't we just miss the great Michael Jackson, the great Freddie Mercury? These people that we really miss at the moment. But around Christmas time, we really think about people like Michael Jackson and Freddie Mercury and the great George Michael and people that are no longer with us. But around Christmas time, we remember them, and wonderful little panda. We remember them fondly, and that's what Christmas is all about, isn't it? It's about reflecting, but in a nice way, and hopefully in a happy way, to think of things to come. But just taking a few moments just to remember people that were so special, and still are so special.
I'm not missing the chat, it's just on my phone it's just a bit slow, so if I miss something. Donna said Michael Jackson, question mark.
Michael Jackson,
yes.
That's it, yeah. Oh, don't you just miss Michael Jackson? From the guy that...
Freddie Mercury.
Was just Freddie Mercury, yeah. Michael Jackson, and we were just saying the other day, or sort of, of course my daughter's just far too young to remember George Michael, but we were saying how, I mean, it was Christmas time, wasn't it, when he died? And we said what he must have done was, because we deal with body image here at Elysium Sophia, we deal with so many people that have issues. They have so many. We have so many people that have issues with their body management, with how they look, how they feel, and we try and work with them. But that's what happened to George Michael. He must have gone out one day and just enough was enough, and just must have. With it being Christmas, he must have seen a video to Last Christmas or something like that, and then just like decided that was it. But so sad. I wish George Michael would have come to us. I wish George would have come along, banged on our door and said, hey, I'm having body image problems. I don't like how I look now. I want to be back to what I was. And we would have helped him. We would have got George back on track again.
Fem, yes.
What about?
One of the answers is yes. Have you watched the movie on Freddie and Elton? Yeah. I like both. Well, if you're talking about Bohemian Rhapsody, then yes,
yes.
With
Bohemian Rhapsody.
I love Bohemian Rhapsody.
Oh my word, Fem.
Yes, we have seen it. We haven't seen... is it Rocket Man with Elton John?
Rocket Man, we've not seen
I'm
Rocket
not sure, but
we
if you're about Bohemian Rhapsody,
we do love
yes,
Bohemian
yes,
Rhapsody.
yes. I love Bohemian Rhapsody.
We love Rami, or whatever you want to pronounce it, because obviously from Twilight, because obviously we're massive Twilight fans here, but to have a combination of Rami and Freddie together, and the music, oh my word, what a film.
I love Bohemian Rhapsody.
Bohemian Rhapsody is just
amazing.
Awesome. And I remember we watched it last Christmas. We sat there, we watched it again and again and again. But the little things, the more you watch it, the things that you see for the next time, and just smile to yourself. But again, Freddie.
I like the Freddie one best.
Yeah.
Thank you, Donna.
Yeah.
I liked it best as well, but we
Exactly.
haven't seen the Elton John one, so
We've not seen Rocket Man, but I do confess, I don't think Freddie. There's no comparison. I just think Rocket Man will be great, and I'm sure it'll be brilliant, but I don't think it will come anywhere near to Bohemian Rhapsody. But saying that, I can't wait to see. I think I like to see Rocket Man at Christmas, but obviously see Bohemian Rhapsody again and again, because it's one of those films that you just got to see.
Donna said Rami Malek.
Pardon?
Rami Malek,
Yeah, yeah.
or am I? And Femfam said, Femfam said, yes, me too. Rocket Man was good, but I wouldn't watch it again and again.
No, but you would with Bohemian Rhapsody. Yeah.
Well, I would anyway.
Yeah,
Bohemian
we
Rhapsody.
definitely watch Bohemian Rhapsody again
I
and
don't
again,
know
as we
about
do.
Rocket Man. I think I'd like
We'll
it,
have
but
to just
we
see.
haven't seen it yet.
We'll
So.
just have to see. I mean, I think Elton John is a different kettle of fish. I mean, one is still alive, so it's not quite the same depth, is it? Not that I'm wanting anything, but, Elton John's still alive, so we can still go out and see him anyway. But my obviously, I think my fondest memories of Elton is Candle in the Wind with the precious Diana. And obviously, can you feel the love tonight? Their version, because again, we saw the new version of Lion King, and we were disappointed.
Oh, yeah.
We were disappointed because the Lion King, the original version, still is, I think, maybe you beg to differ, I don't know. What do you think, Donna? What do you think, Femfam? Our friends from the Philippines, what do you think? We think that the original Circle of Life and the original Lion King was still the best one. And we were really disappointed when we saw it's good, the new one with the animation and the animals, they're very good, but I just don't think it just loses something. It's just not the same. I don't know.
Femfam hasn't seen Lion King. They have seen the cartoon one.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, the cartoon one is amazing, but the new one, have a look at it. Have a look at it and let us know what you think, because Father Christmas came and brought it last year, but obviously we watched it and it was good. The animation, I don't really call it animation. The filming is brilliant, but it just loses that depth that I think the first one had.
Femfam said, I like the new Mulan.
The new one,
Mulan, yeah.
Now again, we've not seen that, have we?
No.
We've not seen that. We love
Donna
Mulan.
said, I like the original.
The original, great. But it is true. Mulan is brilliant. The original Mulan was amazing. So if it's anything like that, I can't wait to get my hands on that one, watching that one. And again, with the martial arts as well. Mulan with the martial arts. So obviously my little ninja here, little ninja panda, she'll love that, Mulan. And I think they're supposed to have done a good job with that. But again, Kung Fu Panda. What's happening with Kung Fu Panda at the moment? Is there any? We saw the last one, and we didn't like it as much as the first or second one. It's still good, but again that was missing. But I mean, am I sounding like an old fart? It's like, excuse me, but sometimes the old ones are better, but sometimes the new ones are better. But I think with regards to the Lion King, the first one, I think, wins outright.
Donna said, but my 12-year-old likes the new one shows. They prefer the filming quality.
Yeah, I think the filming's brilliant. And I think if obviously I'm putting words into the mouth of babes. My own daughter Sophia is similar age, and I think she likes the filming of the new one. And of course, I think it's just because I'm jealous because I don't know the stars in the new one. The girl that sings the one that the guy, the voice of Simba and Nala, absolutely beautiful. The lady that is Nala in real life, and the voice is tremendous. But it's just something about it. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Just the way I feel like. I think it's good, and all the films that are out this year. What else is new this year? What are we missing? What are we missing that's coming out over Christmas that we can watch? Valhalla. Looking forward to Valhalla.
Yes.
ASAP, because we're massive Viking fans. We love the Vikings. We were disappointed with the last Vikings.
Sorry.
What do you think?
Femfam said,
Yeah.
Yeah, my kids like the new ones best, but only if they haven't seen the original. If they've seen the original, they tend to prefer that. Maybe because they are still little and like cartoons.
Yeah, yeah.
And Donna says, I refuse to watch the Witches remake.
The Witches.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the old one was good. We're looking forward to the Witcher, released again, and we're really looking forward to the new Cobra Kai coming out.
Yeah.
So we're looking forward to the Witcher. We're looking forward to Valhalla. We're looking forward so much to the next series of Vikings, and we're looking forward to.
Fem said, "Oh, I saw that film. It's coming to the cinema. Can't remember what it was though.
What's that?
No, I like the new Witches.
You like the new Witches? Oh, we'll let you argue amongst yourselves because we're diplomatic here. Because that's what it's all about. It's all subjective. And my word, you should have been here the other day when, if you think we're getting into controversy there, we were talking about flipping. We had a Biden fan and we had a Donald Trump fan, and it was like, whoa.
Fem said John likes Cobra Kai.
Cobra Kai, fantastic Cobra Kai. We love Cobra Kai. Yeah, but it was Fem, Donna, our friends from the Philippines. We had a couple of people in the house the other day, and we just started talking about America, we started talking about Thanksgiving, and then we happened to mention the elections, and I happened to say something like, well, I was quite provocative really, and said, are you Joe Biden fans, or are you Donald Trump fans? And then
it was basically,
erupted.
so it was like they were Donald Trump fans.
We like Donald Trump. We like Donald Trump. But we also see that Joe Biden may be good for the country. We don't know enough about Joe Biden.
Donna says, no, I love the old one. Yes, The Witcher.
The Witcher,
yes, love The Witcher.
But the so we opened the debate up, and there was a massive guy that was not in stature, I don't think, but in belief of that the elections had all been rigged, which I have to admit, from what he was saying, we don't know enough about American politics. Personally, we keep abreast of it, we keep an eye on it. But he was talking about how it was using the example that the postal votes that we all know had arrived very late, but he was also saying that he'd received 2 votes. He'd been in person to vote for Donald Trump, but then he received another postal vote to vote again. Now, if he'd done that, how many other people had 2 votes?
Fem said, I do love to listen to people who get passionate about things.
Yeah, but it was really passionate. I mean, we started off just airing the waters about what they thought about in America about COVID. And of course the conspiracy theory came out straight away, which was great because it was the cat amongst the pigeons, and they didn't believe what the government were telling them, because let's face it, in America it's gone live, COVID. And Donald Trump has kind of swept it under the carpet and tried to move forward, and understandably. But at the same time, you've got the Biden influence now that really wants to get to the bottom of it. And it was the conversation, the debate that we had was really, really good. And it kind of went on the lines that they didn't trust Donald Trump, then they didn't trust Biden, and then it was the conspiracy behind the Biden people that would be run by Hillary Clinton and by Barack Obama, and it was great. It was amazing.
Donna said, "Oh God, not the best question, lol."
The what? Sorry.
Oh God, not the best question.
No, but it was great. I mean, I was playing devil's advocate because I don't care. And it was like I was like, which side of the fence are you on? But it was really good, and the information that was coming over was a real strong belief that the elections still shouldn't stand. The results still shouldn't stand, and that Biden had won it under false pretenses, and it was great. I mean, we were really, we were sitting in the wings listening to it, and in fairness, the guy that we were speaking to, that was the Republican, he was great, and he was really going on about how he'd voted twice, and how if he'd done it twice, how many other people must have done it twice, and how if that is the case, then yeah, it was a farce. And I was just commenting on how close it was, because it was. We were all chatting about Brexit, and then we were looking at the American elections, but how close was it?
So Donna said it's fine until they start making death threats at each other, lol.
Yeah, and I think
You starting death threats.
Yeah, but it was really funny because I mean there was very strong belief from both sides, and then I happened to say that I liked Donald Trump, and then
this person said, "Oh, I didn't know you liked Donald Trump. I'm sorry." And they were all like, "Well, we're not part of the
we're
thing."
impartial. We're big Bojo fans.
Fem
We
Fam
like Bojo,
said-
but we're not going to go to war about it.
Fem
are we?
Fam said,
go down the street and shoot someone just because we like Bojo.
Fem said, "Haha, Donna," and they have guns.
And yes, they do.
Donna said, "I expected Trump to win."
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we did.
We just, I think there's something in the fact of the Clinton administration behind it all. I think there's something in the bringing out Barack Obama. I think it was going to be very interesting, and it's going to be interesting whether Donald Trump comes out or not and says, "No, I'm staying in. I don't believe it. I'm taking it to the Supreme Court and let them decide." I think the melting pot that is US politics is amazing, and I think it's great. It's great for debate, and it gets people thinking. It gets people joining in a conversation and passionate. Yes.
Fem said, "Yes, I did too. Thought he had influence, money."
I think he probably thought he had more influence than he actually had. I do find it very strange in US politics how what you see is what you get with Donald Trump. He's a Republican and he throws his money about and he's proud. And fair enough. That's great. We love Donald Trump. But then on the other side, you've got the power from Republicans, fine, but then you've got the Democrats with the power that are kind of like very socialist in attitude, and they, for some reason this time, the money has been matched. And as you just said, Fenfam, I thought the Trump regime could buy America, but this time money has spoken in lots of different ways. The people have spoken. I was shocked, to be quite honest, with the result. I did expect Donald Trump to be a lot more of a clear winner.
Fem said, "I find it strange how it takes so long to change over when a new one wins. Here,
Yeah.
it's pretty immediate to change over, isn't it?"
Yeah, I mean when Boris came in, he just like banged on the door, and 1 minute he was in, 1 minute he was out. And it's like Boris was in. You know, it's like Theresa May when he just it's same politics, same party, but when Bojo went back in, it was like, yeah, I see you, I'm back in now. But even when back in when the Labour Party came out, the Tories came in, we didn't have all this farce, did we? But Donald Trump's kind of like barricading himself in the White House, which is quite droll. Will he come out? I don't know. It'll be interesting. Yeah, but does it take 2 months? I mean, apparently they don't hand over well at the end of March, February, is it? Something like that. At least the end of January. It's like, well, it's done and dusted, isn't it? I don't know. But yeah,
It's
don't get me started.
it's January.
January, isn't it? It's the end of January when it officially
It's like
happens.
the 26th or something.
Something like that. When it officially
Donna
takes up.
said the way they bring celebrities in as well.
Yeah, and they do, don't they? And
Yeah.
you think, who's that? And the people who they do bring in, you don't really think that they would have supported that party. I remember, I think it was some people you can really tell, can't you? I mean, because clearly if they bring in somebody like Sylvester Stallone or Arnold Schwarzenegger, they're not going to be Democrats. They're going to be Republicans. But some people are even quite harder to work out, don't you think?
Fem said they win, go to see the Queen, and go for number 10 for a chat outside the press. Done.
Yeah, exactly. Bish bash bosh, sorted. Black Rod comes in and goes, boom, boom, all's done, new Parliament's here. Well, not literally, but he does that. He comes in. It's great, that Black Rod, isn't he? He goes, dum, 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 dum. Goes in and everybody goes, okay, off we pop. And we're all sorted. And then, I tell you what I do miss though, that Speaker, the Speaker of the House. His name just
Oh, you
evades me at the
mean-
moment. The guy that was.
You mean the main?
Yeah.
the one that
it's just,
does-
you know, and now we've got the guy from Oldham, wherever, up there in Oldham, is great.
Yeah.
No offence, Cheshire, quite close there, isn't it? I don't know. White rose, red rose conversation. Let's not go there. Don't want,
We'll
we
start
don't want,
arguments
we don't want a
again.
war on our hands and War of the Roses, do we?
We're talking
Hey.
to Donna and Fem Fam here. You don't get
We've
rid
got,
of it.
yeah, we've got Fem Fam, we've got us, we've got the War of the Roses going on. I don't know, but do you know where I'm coming from? I did like what was his name now?
I can't
I forgot
remember.
his name
It
now.
was
But it was great, and now we've got the other guy in.
Jay.
Oh, I forgot. It'll come to me. It'll
Can't
come to me in a
remember.
bit. You have to enlighten me, but it's just my brain's early Alzheimer's coming on. I think it is.
You mean him that does all the
yeah.
one that go? Which one do you mean?
I mean the guy that was a Speaker of the House.
Yeah.
That was the one that did all that work and didn't even get a knighthood. Shows how stupid that is. Because if anybody deserved a knighthood, but hey, let's not get talking about that. Unless you want to start on that, that would be really nice. We could get, if we get more people into our little chat show. We
Fem
could
Fam
get
said John something.
Yeah, John. A Naka Naka Turaye. That's the one. It's, we used to sing about John. A Naka Naka Turaye. That's it. It was John. John. Naka
No,
Naka
I'm
Turaye.
trying to get it. Donna's laughing now.
Is he?
But Burko.
John Burkhead. That's the one.
Burko,
Burko.
that's
Oh,
it.
Burko. That's
Oh,
the
I
one.
was just going to look.
John Burker.
Yeah,
That's
you
it.
got it.
Well done.
That's
it's
well
great.
done,
Brilliant.
yeah.
Yeah, John Burker.
You both got it between you.
But he should, well done, you two. But I think we should try and get more chat shows on here. It'd be great, wouldn't it? Get a few. Hey, what's Jonathan Ross got that we haven't, eh? What's Jonathan Ross
Teamwork got
Contacts.
there, lol.
Exactly.
Yes,
Yeah,
teamwork.
what? Teamwork makes the teamwork or whatever. Yeah, but what has Jonathan Ross got that we haven't, eh? You tell me.
Why don't we make our own TV show?
Why don't we have our own TV channel?
And I can be Penny.
And then we could get,
Panda.
we could get you two in,
And we
start
could get
away.
Fem Fam in.
Yeah,
and
and we could actually make it,
Donna,
started off that way. We get Donna and Fem Fam, and we could get people in. We could start our own chat show.
Fem Fam had a speech impediment.
Who's got a speech impediment?
Lol.
I never knew who had a speech impediment.
Who?
No, she's not about that. She's not about that. It's okay. No, it's not about that. 'Cause nobody's got a speech impediment. No, Penny the Panda Man has a speech impediment.
What is it?
A speech impediment, an infliction of the way you speak. Oh, but I think she's on about. I think she's on about the guy from Bolton. Or,
Oh, Jonathan Ross.
oh, Jonathan! Oh, sorry, of course. Oh my God, sorry. How stupid am I? Yes, trouble. The trouble with Jonathan Ross is not. Can't pronounce his Ross, can he? Ross, Jonathan Ross. It's really, but he made it famous by not pronouncing
I
his.
thought I was like.
I know. I was thinking John Burkhardt. I was thinking she's slagging off her own
Jonathan
older
Ross.
person now. Jonathan Ross. That's it. Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Oh, I wish I was on the
Oh,
ball.
dear.
Yeah, it's been a long day, Donna. It's been
I
a long
don't
day.
know.
But yeah, I think we should. Sort of like go the way down there and have a chat show.
Yeah,
Because we
should.
could have had a civil war on our hands the other day. It was
I
great.
know. And there was
at one point-
also someone that was talking
anti-vaccine.
about. Yeah, and
Yeah,
they said
Uncle
that
Vaccine.
they said
Yeah.
they
Yeah.
said I want the vaccine because it'll save lives. And then someone else said, yes, but do you want to
Do you want?
die?
Yeah. Do you want to die? No, thank
And then
you.
it was
Yeah,
like-
that was another one. We had a conversation.
Anti-vaccine or granddad vaccine.
Anti-vaccine, uncle vaccine, or whatever. We had a conversation about the vaccine, and I was just chatting and saying, "Oh yeah, I'm really pleased that the vaccine's out there." And somebody went, "Bah, bah, 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 bah." "Yeah, but would you put that into your body when you don't trust it?"
I think vaccine would be a really good topic.
Yeah, it would. It was a good
Well,
topic.
at
I
this
thought we were going to
minute,
get panned on air the other
yes.
night. They all started
at
off,
this
didn't they?
minute, yes.
Yeah, at this minute it's a great topic. But yeah, the conversation was going on about whether they trusted the government or they trusted what was in the vaccine. Because obviously you're putting in a little part of the original problem. But I mean, that happens with the flu vaccine, and we get a bit of flu and we get a bit of a stuffy nose. But I suppose they were trying to say, look, I haven't got COVID at the moment, why on earth do I want to put it into my body? If I do get it, then I'll try and do it. But I like the Pac-Man idea, that you have a little bit of the vaccine, the little bit of the disease. We have Pac-Man, meaning our own T-cells or antibodies coming in and taking it out, like a piranha fish or Pac-Man. But this new one that has to be stored at -80. This one's going to be stored at -80, which we're all having apparently. But that's a full-blown one, isn't it? It's not a half one. it's a 2/3 one, and then in 2 weeks' time you have the full one.
FinFam said, from my understanding, they don't do that. They don't put the virus in it. It works a different way.
Good. I hope so, because that was what I was sceptical about. They can't really put live COVID into you. I wouldn't have thought.
No, because it's like...
Because it's like, yeah, that is quite, it's like, we were watching that. What were we watching?
I was just going to say
we were watching that programme
that's what
on
I was
YouTube.
telling you about.
You carry on with
No,
that, my darling.
I was going to say that.
What are you,
We were watching a programme the other day on YouTube, and it was a short film
about smallpox.
this... Yeah, and it was this person who...
Was first
It was this boy,
yeah.
and he
was with his dad.
And he was with his dad, and they went to find a job.
Poor.
And they were both very poor.
And they wanted to work.
They wanted to work. So the guy that they work with, because he got a job at this place.
As a gardener.
And as a gardener. And the guy that they work for, he said, is he healthy? And he said, yeah. So he said, well, I'm going to get someone who's got smallpox and inject the smallpox into him.
Into this little boy.
Into this little boy.
And then come back in 3 days.
And he came, so then he went back on his own and he did it. And he came back and he didn't want to do it because he thought his child was going to die. So then his child went back on his own
accord,
and
he went to
help out. And as he went, he did it, and he was the first person.
He was the first person to be vaccinated.
The vaccine has been developed and regulated for a long time, years, and COVID has been here. They spent the last 10 months adapting it to the new strain of COVID-19.
For that strain. I mean, there's SARS, there's MERS, there's it. But as Penny was just saying there, it was really good. It was about the first vaccine for smallpox, and how this guy then. It was on YouTube, and it was we were looking through the short films, because some of the short films are really good. But this bobbed up as the one of the short films, and it was all about the smallpox vaccine. It was really good, wasn't it?
So Donna says, I've hardly seen anyone talk positively about the vaccine.
I haven't, but I think positivity is what we need at this moment.
Yeah.
I think we need the light at the end of the tunnel. I mean, come on. We've had it since, it's been around for a long time. I think we all believe that right at the very beginning, we all had some version of it. Maybe not a full-blown version of it, but we've all had some kind of version of it. Right at the very beginning, I know we feel we did. Back in February, we were all very ill with something we couldn't describe, but we were told it was a virus. But it was a shocker. And maybe that was our version of it, I don't know. But surely a vaccine out there will give us more stability, whether that's the mental health of the nation, which we're all concerned about, and also the financial side. Companies going bust left, right and centre. We want to get back to Cyprus. Let's get that vaccine.
I'm only positive about it, Donna, as my mate works at a pharmaceutical company and gave me lots of factual info. I was 50-50 before, but now I'd have it ASAP.
That's nice.
And Donna said I would have it. I always have my flu jab.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And that's what I was saying earlier. We don't worry when we have the flu jab. Originally, we, I don't know if it was a wives' tale as such, but they'll say they inject you with flu, a small amount in it, but then they say they don't. But we always feel a little bit dodgy after the flu vaccine for a couple of days, but nothing like having the real flu. And I think the amount of people now whose lives are saved because elderly people in particular, or people with underlying medical conditions that now have the flu vaccine, I think it can only be a good thing.
FemFam said these people know their, and our country has so many regulations and hoops to jump through. My mate did say she would prefer to wait for the Oxford one that's coming soon.
Yeah, to be fair, that's what I was talking about, the Pac-Man thing, because with the Oxford one, they give you a smaller amount, as I understand it, and let your own T cells have a pop at it. And then a few weeks later, they give you a bigger one, but with the one that the Pfizer one.
So, could I just say, Donna said, yes, I would rather wait for the Oxford.
Oxford, yeah.
I was going to say as well, I thought if we had half the vaccine, and then our body cope with that, and then the full vaccine after. Because I think if you have a full vaccine, I don't think we're going to have I just wouldn't
You'd
trust
worry
it,
that you've
you
got
know,
enough T cells to fight
that you
it.
wouldn't have enough.
But I don't know.
Yeah.
It's what we have at the moment. And this is what I said, rather than sounding facetious right at the beginning when I said trying it out on the most vulnerable at the moment, this first vaccine. We've got to believe that it's fine, and with what you're saying there, I do believe that it's fine. But if you are slightly sceptical, if it isn't fine, then we're trying it out on the most vulnerable in our society. So let's hope and let's pray and let's, whatever God we pray to, whatever we believe, let's hope. And I trust in the science, as you just said, Fanfan. You've got a friend from the pharmaceutical company that obviously they work hard, they're educated people, they know what they're doing, and the regulations, as you say, in this country to push something through, they don't do it faint-heartedly. It's not done light-heartedly. It's done in I know they've speeded things through this time, but I don't think they've cut any corners at all with this. And they've been saying, they've known for a long time that it was safe, because that was the main thing. What they have been trying to do is to make sure it was effective, because they tried it first, as I'm sure you'll agree, they tried it first months and months ago, and well, probably 6 months ago, and found out that it was safe. But then, how effective was it? But I think the first thing they did was to find out that it was safe. And first of all, it's safe and effective up to 90%, 80%, whatever we're talking about. Then I think we've got to go for it. I think we've got to believe in the science and the hard work and the sophistication, the intelligence of these people that are doing it. And I do think that we've got to
Fem said, none of us better in hang on a minute. None of us better in Ireland if we are travelling and need all these jabs. So don't understand why everyone is in their high horse being anti-vaccine and haters.
No.
We've also got Lafina Maroc, who says Fen, in that way. And FemFam said, 100% David. Can you imagine how much extra funding they'd have had to develop this too?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I think with that funding and the great minds that are working on it, I think we've got to put a trust in it.
And
I do.
Vegan really said, hi Latifa. And Donna said schools as well need to get back to normal.
Exactly. Hi Latifa, sorry, we're not ignoring you. We're just in the middle of a massive debate about the vaccine at the moment. How are you?
My son goes to one for children with additional needs, and it's impossible to get kids with behavioural problems to stick to social distancing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And obviously, I come from a teaching background. Originally trained as a teacher. So yeah, I've got a good honours degree in educational psychology and child psychology and yada yada yada. So do understand.
And
it's difficult for children.
It's not normal behaviour either.
It's not normal behaviour. The pizza's arrived, which is really good. Thank you. If you just take that, if you just get that, that's brilliant. Thank you. It's really good. Just coming to that time where the pizza's just arrived, and that's brilliant. Thank you. So yeah, I think the idea of children with additional needs or special needs, all children, it's a generation that's just
FemFam said, yeah, kids need to get a stable education again.
Yeah, I think obviously it's I know. I think it's one of those things. How we need to move forward. We need to get some form of normality back, but it just shows how it messes with your mind. Because the reason we were talking about this, and again, when you joined us from Chester, from Cheshire, and FemFam, we were talking about it, we were saying that we were sat watching it, we were sat watching this programme that was on YouTube, and it was all about the Chester races. And for a moment, seeing all these people rushing out onto the streets, thousands of people going into Chester, to the nightclubs, partying, drinking, whatever they were doing. Just for a few moments, my mind in particular, and I like to think that, I'm quite open-minded and I'm, not quite susceptible to these things, but even I was sitting there thinking, whoa, where are the masks? Is it safe? And just for a few moments, it was the old normality that we've
And
missed.
I was saying as
Not
well,
wearing a mask. We were saying, how strange is it going to be when we can go out without a mask?
it's
you know?
going to be really weird when we're walking around with no mask because
Yeah.
we're just going to feel like we forgot something. It's not
We
going to
are.
feel.
We're going to
Fem
feel
Mamas, it's been a pleasure being here as always. I have to go in a moment as my daughter has a Zoom Irish dancing lesson in a minute.
Oh, fantastic.
Oh,
well, look,
that's
Fem
great.
Fam, join us again
Thank
next
you
time.
for
You're always
joining
welcome.
us.
You're always welcome.
Please
at home.
remember to put the bell on, Fem
Put the bell on for
Fam.
next time. And if you feel like
thank you so much.
another debate, you know, you're always welcome. We go back a long way. Right back to, for us, back to March time. So, yeah, stay safe. Thanks for joining us today. And if you're driving tomorrow, stay safe. And look forward to you joining us again, Fem Fam. Love to your family. Take care. And Donna, if you're still here.
Donna, yeah, I was going to say, we'll always join you if I'm free, Fem Fam said.
Cool.
Donna, I'd just like to say as well, do you agree with me? When we can walk round shops and when we can go out with no mask
Without
on,
masks again?
it's going to feel really strange and really weird.
Yeah.
But it's also going to feel like it's not normal, and it's going to feel like we've forgotten something.
Because what will the new normal feel like and look like?
Fem Fam said, yes, look after yourselves. See you, Donna, and everyone else.
Take care.
Take care.
Stay safe.
Donna said, bye, Fem Fam. I hope she enjoys her lesson.
And so do I.
So Donna, you know that when we go out, when we're not wearing a mask, it's going to feel really strange because compared to like now, and even when we're watching programs without wearing a mask.
Yeah.
And it's like right at the beginning, it was really awkward to wear a mask.
Yeah.
It was like, oh, we've got to wear a mask to the shops. But now we've been doing it for
We've
such
just
a
got
long
it as
time.
The
we
new normal. The new
just got
normal.
used to it.
It's the new way of life, and I think to be quite honest, even I personally, when we've had the vaccine, I think for the first couple of weeks afterwards, I'm still going to feel more comfortable wearing my mask in massively populated, dense areas. I just will, and then I'll be so glad when I can take it off. But I just think, but we were also chatting, just before I forget, myself and Sophia, as we mentioned before, we spend a lot of time in Cyprus, in our second home in Cyprus. I think it was 3 years ago now, we were chatting and thinking, reflecting back, when it was either MERS or SARS. I can't remember which one it was, but we were off to Cyprus. And we got to the airport, and before we got to the airport, my daughter Sophia was really worried because we had a bit of a cold. And potentially might have had a bit of a temperature. And Sophia was saying to me, what happens if they check our temperature and it's too high and they don't let us on the plane? And we were genuinely concerned. And we went to the airport and they came and they did our temperature and we were fine. But then once we got on the plane, once we got to the other side in Cyprus, it was almost like it didn't exist. We left the UK with this worry and fear of SARS or MERS, whatever it was, and because everybody was so relaxed about it when we were on the other side, we just forgot about it totally. And we did, didn't we?
Yeah, Fem Fam said, just quickly before I go,
Yeah.
I think I'll wear a mask moving forward in public if I have a cold.
Yeah, I think I will.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be a while before I take my mask off. But, take care, Fam.
Laffy Kerr dropped their link, Deegan Willis dropped their link, and
Cool.
Donna said, yes, completely agree.
Yeah, it's going to be, I don't know. I mean, whether it's, and that begs the question about the hype that was there about it. And our American friends that are not joining us today, that were joining us the other day, that were so adamant that it was, they were even hinting on the fact that it was manifested. It was made up originally to keep us in the dark. And I don't know why anybody would want to do that, but I can see to what extent they say that governments would go to try and keep us in fear, in line. I don't know. But there has to be... COVID was made up. But I don't know. It just brings to the pot so many questions, doesn't it?
Donna said, now before you leave the house, you always check you have a mask
You do.
with you, and it feels
Exactly.
so bad sometimes looking at others wear their masks.
Yeah, and you just, we were at, Donna, we were at Meadowhall, because we live not near us, it's our local biggish shopping centres, at Meadowhall in Sheffield. And we went there this morning, and we got there very early and dropped Sophia off at school, and then we went straight over to Meadowhall. And by quarter to 11, the place was heaving. And then we get the idiots. I mean, literally, the technical term is idiot. We were right at the very beginning with the masks. Myself and Sophia, we were going into Meadowhall, and there was a lady there walking into Meadowhall, and she had a mask over her ear, hanging off her ear. And the security guard came up to her and he said, "Excuse me, can you put your mask on?" And she said, "I'm wearing it." And he said, "Yeah, but it's on your ear." And she said, "Yeah, but where does it say it has to be on my mouth?" But I mean, come on.
Ethan said I do that.
What, put it on your mouth?
No.
Put it on your ear?
No.
I did what?
I don't know. I think he was talking about when they said you check see if you've got a mask.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Put it on your ear. I was like, oh. Yeah, I think we do. We always check before we go out. Keys, mobile phone, mask. And it's just become second nature.
Donna said Ethan, and it's really none of my business why they don't.
Yeah. It's just, but like, it's just, they're just, I think the technical term is stupid.
Ethan said, I know.
Bonkers.
Yeah.
No,
but it was true.
We were stood
we
there,
were stood there, and she said, and the security guard came up to her and said, "Excuse me, you've got to wear the mask on your mouth." And she said, I'm wearing my mask. It's on my face. It's face mask. It's there. It says I need to wear
it's not
it,
an ear mask,
and I'm wearing it.
It's not an ear mask.
So she said,
it's a face mask.
You know, I'm wearing it because I'm wearing it.
It's
not
about
like
my person.
Yeah.
But again, that's just how people are taking it to the limits, and this is why we. And the other thing that really gets to me, again, I don't know, is the badges now people are wearing. I'm exempt. You know, I don't have to wear a face mask because I have an underlying medical condition. Now, hang on a second. If I had an underlying medical condition that made me susceptible to getting this horrible disease, then I would be wanting to wear a mask. Because if I was susceptible to it, I wouldn't be walking around saying, "Hey, I'm exempt."
I need to say that. So
I
Ethan said,
"I don't want to get it."
Ethan said it's just to protect your relatives. They are just delusional.
Yeah.
I just say it right. You know, if you've got, if you're more vulnerable, and you're not wearing a mask because of asthma and reasons why you don't want to wear your mask, you're more vulnerable, more susceptible to getting coronavirus.
Yeah.
So you should be having more protection, because if you get it, you're going to get it worse than if you don't wear a mask at all.
I think it all boils down, and I think what Ethan's attempting to say, as he was talking about here, is that a lot of people still feel that it is a cold. It is a bad cold, and if it's a bad cold, then what you're actually doing is you're not so bothered if you get it yourself, but you wear the mask to protect other people. And I get that, and I hope the science is that it is a cold, and I hope that's true. But what I'm trying to say, and I do agree that if it is like a cold, then our immune system would then kick in, and we wear a mask to protect other people. I get that, and I agree with you wholeheartedly. But at the same time, I do wonder why vulnerable people who are vulnerable choose to wear a badge that says, "I'm vulnerable, I'm not wearing it," rather than actually protect themselves and protect others. Because if I was vulnerable and I didn't understand, but I did understand that if I did get it, it would really be potentially disastrous, then I would potentially want to be wearing a mask.
I'm not going to tell you who's just come. I'm just going to read the comments. Woof woof, your loyal puppy is here.
Aww.
Juliet the Shih
Tzu, how are you?
Hello, Juliet the Shih Tzu.
How are you? And is Juliet wearing a mask?
Thank you so much for joining us.
If you're joining us, we're joined by our friends from across the pond in America, Juliet the Shih Tzu. So if you want to connect with Juliet, I don't know, Juliet the Shih Tzu from the USA.
What time is it?
And Donna, this is Juliet.
Yeah.
Ethan, this is Juliet. Anybody else from the Philippines that are in the chat? We had about 30 people in the chat. We've got about 650 people in the wings, but we're actually having this debate at the moment about the COVID, etc.
Oh my God! Thank you so much. Juliet says, puppy alert, I finished your playlist yesterday. I have your poor community watching your channel now.
Oh, lovely. Thank you. That's
Juliet
really kind
says
of you. Thank
it's
you,
10
Juliet.
a.m. here in California.
California.
Juliet, thank you so much for doing what you're doing. We just really appreciate it.
Yeah, we really do
And
appreciate it.
Anne as well. Because I've got the bell on your channel, every time you post a new video, I watch it straight away because I get a notification, and they just really good. Donna said, got to go now. Son's home. Been
really
great talking to you all. Glad I found your channel.
And you.
And
please,
you,
Donna, thank you. Stay safe. Love to your family. And if you do want to join us again next time, put the bell on. It's been a pleasure chatting
Thank
with you
you
today.
so much, Donna, for joining us.
Thanks for joining us.
Please
join us
don't
again. Stay
forget,
safe.
Donna, put the bell on so you can join us next time we go
And
live.
obviously, next time you join us, we'll know it's Donna. We'll know that you're from Cheshire, and maybe Fem Fan will be there at the same time. So
Yeah.
again, Donna, take care.
Thank you
for
so
joining
much.
us.
Yeah. And Juliet the Shih Tzu, what are you doing today?
What are you up to today, Julia?
Yes.
What are you up to? We've just been
I saw
chatting.
I saw a video the other day when you were brushing Juliet the Shih Tzu, and you had you're welcome. We are on our way to the pet store to get a new fish tank for my rainbow fish and coriander fish.
Oh, marvelous.
Oh.
We just well, not so much. We got some new.
I saw those, right?
Did you?
We
have fish too, don't
no, remember I showed you where Juliet was going up to the fish tank and it said meet my fish, and I showed we watched it, and it was the Juliet was going up to the fish tank and watching the fish.
You did.
Do you remember?
You did, yeah,
and
you
she
did.
was like putting a nose on the fish tank.
Because
It was really cute.
we've
yeah.
just been out and bought some more stones for our fish.
Yeah, we've got fish.
We have fish.
We've got 2 fish.
And we had we just
Right
got we just been and bought some more stones for them. Not
We've-
just yet, my darling.
yeah.
We can sort it out.
Juliet, she says, yes, Juliet loves her fishy friends, haha. Yeah, it was really cute. I watched it the other day where Juliet was like going up to the fish. It was really cute.
We were chatting, Juliet, because we got quite heated the other day. We were chatting about the vaccine, and as we were chatting about the vaccine, we happened to mention we had friends from the US. And we had 2 friends from the US that were in the chat when you weren't here, and we just happened to start talking about the elections, and we started talking about Donald Trump, and we started talking about Joe Biden, and the conversation got quite heated, and it was brilliant. It was really good. We enjoyed it. They were so passionate about the belief that the elections were rigged, there was a Republican that was chatting to us, and they were all talking about how they didn't feel that it was a fair result, and they actually were saying that they voted in person, but they'd also then received a ballot, postal ballot, and so they didn't see that was legitimate, and that's how it all started. So that's what we're talking about.
Juliet said fish.
Fish.
Yeah.
The fish vote. I don't know, we were just talking about it. But we're saying that it was very, very potent how they were very sceptical about the whole thing. And we watched it from afar, and for the first time in many, many years, I must admit, it was so close, your election this time, and I didn't expect it to be so close.
Well, I haven't been on here much. I've been trying to get used to Instagram for Juliet to promote her channel and engage for her YouTube channel. And Juliet video hit 2,000 views in one day.
Oh, congratulations!
I was like, wow.
That's brilliant.
And that's all from sharing on Instagram.
Yeah, well, that's there's no wonder because Juliet's beautiful, so she will win a lot of hearts. I mean, she won our heart, so she will do. She's beautiful, and you obviously know your stuff about your dogs, so your channel will just only grow. Because of your expertise and the beautiful animals that you have, especially Julia. So yeah, we're just coming to the end of our session today, when we're really spicing it up for Christmas. Henny,
Juliet said, "Tell you that your ankles are going to hurt.
my ankles are going to hurt.
Make sure that your ankles are going to hurt."
No, you see, Juliet, this is one of the things. Because this is what I do, I love to sit in a half lotus position with mindfulness. And the thing that I do is that my ankles don't hurt because it's a kind of, the pleasurable pain that people talk about. What happens with me is I sit with my thumbs and I sit and massage those certain pressure points, which is absolutely beautiful. And it's a pleasurable pain. It's right in a brilliant area. It's just in the right area. And I just move it from side to side. Now, I get what you're saying, but it's one of those things, when I do a body scan, I like to sit in the half lotus position and I begin to feel that stretch there in my ankles. And just above my ankles, with my thumbs, I like to do what I do, and that's massage. And I sit here and I massage while I'm talking, and it really does help. It's so relaxing. It's a pressure point that really feels euphoric, and it actually doesn't put me to sleep, but it puts me, it's almost like my own endorphins kick in.
Juliet, she says, here is her Instagram. That video was when Juliet was a few months old, and I love to sit that way too, lol, but then it hurts, but it helps my lower back too.
It does, because you've got that straight back, you've got that sitting position, and when we're doing meditation, it's the perfect position. Sometimes I go for the full lotus, but I think I prefer the half lotus. But I do. Check it out, try it out, get your thumbs and just massage. When you start to feel that ache in your ankles, it's just a bit above your ankle, on the inside, at the base of your calf, and you'll find that point, and it's a pleasurable pain. I'm not some kind of sadist, well, sometimes, but if you can just start to massage that area, and it's almost like it feels like a bruising, and if you massage round and round and go really deep into there, it actually feels beautiful, and it does actually feel nice. Try it, let us know. As it's one of the massages I do use, and I use on my clients at Elysium Sophia when they visit our home. I do a lot of massage, a lot of mindfulness massage with the hypnosis, with the meditation, and I use it myself. And you'll notice our body scans that we do. We stop off at different areas, and these thumbs, although I say it myself, these thumbs are magical, and your thumbs can be magical. If you find that exact pressure point and just begin to massage, it really does help. And that's something that we do here at Elysium Sophia. Just with you mentioning it there. Try it. Try it when you get into a lotus position next time, half lotus, and let us know, Julia. But it's nice of you to be with us today. It's really nice. We're just finishing our stream now, because we've been on for a while, and we need to. I need to get the lovely Sophia something to eat. But if you've joined us today, you've joined us from the Philippines, we say thank you for joining us today, and hope you've enjoyed listening. We've had a lot of conversations today that revolve around the Philippines. A lot of the Philippines friends that are in Dubai, that are working in Dubai, or working in the Middle East, working in Saudi Arabia, in Taiwan, working in the United Emirates. We've got a lot of our friends today from Asia, from Thailand, and we're chatting again about Thai boxing. And then obviously we've had our friends here today from the UK. So if you joined us from the UK, hope you've enjoyed our session today. And we've had FemFam, we've had Ethan, we've had Donna. We got chatting, we had a long chat, a bit of a free-for-all. When we talked about the vaccine, we talked about the American politics,
yep.
And we talked about how controversial that it's been. We talked about masks, we talked about vaccine. We've been joined in the wings by our African friends, by our friends from Europe, and our beautiful second home in Cyprus. So if you've joined us today from there, or from Europe, from Scandinavia, from Denmark, then it's been nice to see you today too. But if you joined us from anywhere today, and Juliet, do apologise that we're going now when you just joined us, but thank you so much for supporting our channel, and good luck with yours. I'm sure things will go exactly how you want them to go. if you stay with us between now and Christmas, as you'll have seen, we're singing Christmas songs, we're getting into a festive feeling, because it's starting to look a lot like Christmas everywhere we go. And as we start to move, we're training tomorrow evening, so it won't be on tomorrow night, but Wednesday evening we'll be back on air again with our friends from across the globe, and we'd love you to join us again. So Juliet, stay safe, and everybody else that's watching us today, stay safe. And Penny, would you like to say anything before we go?
Please remember to put the bell on. Ding. If you haven't already. Ding.
Put the bell on.
And you will get notified when we go live, and when we post videos. We will check out all of your channels when we finish live, that we always do. For everyone that's been to our live, apart from Donna, because Donna hasn't got any videos. That sounded like it was horrible then.
Yeah, Donna hasn't got any videos, but we know the reason behind that.
Yeah, we will check out lots of your videos. We will watch your videos, Juliet the Shih Tzu, everyone that's been here tonight, FemFam, Donna. Thank you all for joining us. Hope to see you next time we go live. Remember to put the bell on, and yeah.
Yeah, and remember, wherever you are, always stay safe, stay optimistic, and whatever you decide to do, be yourself. Because you, by being yourself, are perfect. You want to be the best version of you that you can possibly be. And hopefully, with us, you can begin to rejuvenate, to spend some time in the here and now, living the present moment, because as soon as you live in the present moment, it's gone. And we don't think about the past, we don't think about the future, we just try and live the here and now. And we've discussed around Christmas time how important it is to reflect on what has been, which has been a dreadful year, but let's start learning from the past, and let's start moving forward and becoming more motivated and more rejuvenated as we move through into this new year. Between now and Christmas, join us next time. And remember, you are special, you are amazing, and you deserve the best out of life. So give your body and your mind the best conditions to work with you, to support you.
Yep.
So, until next time, thank you for joining us. Again, stay safe, and we'll see you really, really soon. Thank you, and namaste.